I'm Dr. Glenn Smith, but generally speaking with students, I just go by Glenn. That's great. And I work currently, I've been the last 3 years and change at the National University of Natural Medicine, which is a medical school that trains naturopathic physicians as well as Chinese medical practitioners. So, but we also have master's programs in nutrition and other things. So it's very much a holistic medical school. I think if people see my resume, my body of work, I've been in student affairs the majority of my career. So the provost thing was the diversion actually to a world that was really fun and in a very different sort of school than I've worked at. I've mostly worked at schools more like Westminster, liberal arts with some professional programs and that sort of thing. I like to look at my career, and I think we look at the world of student affairs hopefully for students as start taking risks, taking calculated risks, hopefully, in your life and so on, and deciding to do what seems best for your calling in life. And my calling really has been student affairs. So I think I'm excited about kind of back into the world of more traditional age students, and the life choices that are being made there and being a part of that again. But I'm in the last 3 or 4 years of my career, maybe longer, but I can retire in 3 years. Let's put it that way. And I've been doing this a long time. And so, I still feel pretty energetic about the whole thing about working with college students, and which is also energizing to let y'all in the secret for most of us. So I no longer feel the need to sort of climb, like to be a president, and like I've been a provost. Okay, that was fun. People have recruited me to be presidents, but it's just not my thing. It's just not. I think this is my thing, right? What we're doing here. And, but also I'm a reasonably okay administrator, so to make sure the budget's balanced and all that stuff. Westminster is a good school. It stands out. I've known about it for years. And being in the sort of West all of my career, and knowing to be affiliated with a quality institution, at least to the end of this year, because that's how long my agreement is for now. And, with maybe some potential for the future, we'll see. We'll see what the institution needs and all that kind of stuff. But the other thing is, and I'm glad to share this, it's more of a personal connection. My daughter moved to Utah 13 or 14 years ago to marry a guy, and I have 2 grandsons that live 7 or 8 blocks from the campus, from Westminster campus. So to live near them, which we never have, my wife and I have never lived near them. We come as often as we can. So, and because I have visited now for years and years, I'm somewhat familiar with Salt Lake and the culture and the community and the Sugar House community and the good places to get coffee and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like moving to Wisconsin where I have no connection whatsoever. So this opportunity presented itself, and I'm going to see how this goes. I've actually done each of these jobs that are part of the purview coming to Westminster, as well as some other areas of the campus, including enrollment. I've been in athletics. But I've also been an academic advisor. I've been the director of student activities. So it's kind of fun now to be able to at least add perspective or ask the right questions to help that person get to where they need to go. It would be a little presumptuous on my part because I haven't had the ability to really assess what's effective and what's not, and that sort of thing, or seen data to indicate, kind of where are strong spots for student satisfaction, and where they are not very strong. And so I guess I would ask you to ask me that question in a month and in a follow-up maybe, and because I really need an opportunity to really find out what's going on. It's interesting because I don't ever consider standing out as one of my goals ever. It's more how am I going to be effective? I have tried to practice through my career a level of what is popularly known as servant leadership, which is that my view is I need to empower my staff to succeed. And if they do, then I quote unquote stand out because your group is doing well. And so this idea that a vice president or a dean needs to be a rock star, to me, is just out. Now that may have been different 20 years ago, but with age comes a little bit of wisdom and that kind of thing. So I think that's the most, we need to do best we can for students and make sure that you and your colleagues are successful and well and healthy. I mean, there's some very basic level issues that we are dealing with every single day on campuses and so on. And I know that the leadership at Westminster has done a pretty great job getting organized and